Power365FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook.
Good evening. This is Power 365 FM coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. My name is Olamide Adeniji and this is the world news. These are the headlines. Why we have not yet nominated Olakuleyin as new Olubadan Kingmakers. Ayedatiwa APC, others mourn as governorship aspirant Akinte Lure dies at 61. 16 APC lawmakers seek Tinubu's intervention in Play 2. Pay Hajj fares based on dollar exchange rate, Nakon tells pilgrims. Lagos, Ogun to experience high rainfall, strong winds. Government. This is still Power 365 online radio coming to you live from Ibadan City. You may join us on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Facebook www.facebook.com/Power365FM. We're also on Instagram at Power365_FM. On YouTube at Power 365 FM and on Twitter at Power Online 365. This is Power 365 FM coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. When we return, we'll bring you the full news.
Keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio.
You're welcome back to Power 365 FM World News. Council of Obas in Ibadan land have said that Olubadan designate Oba Owolabi Olakuleyin cannot be nominated in absentia for Governor Seyi Makinde's approval as a new monarch for Ibadan land. The Ekerin Olubadan, Oba Amidu Ajibade, stated this while speaking with newsmen in Ibadan. Oba Olakuleyin is yet to make public appearance since the transition of the late Olubadan, Oba Lekan Balogun, precisely 12 days ago. The council, as reliably gathered, ought to meet after the 8th Fidal, which was held last Friday in accordance with the tradition. Oba Ajibade hinted that the council met on Monday at the Ojaba Palace with crowned kings of Ibadan land in attendance except Balogun of Ibadan land, Oba Owolabi Olakuleyin. According to him, the crowned kings of Ibadan land were present at the meeting except Balogun of Ibadan land, Oba Owolabi Olakuleyin. Meanwhile, in faraway Ondo State, Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa of Ondo State has described the sudden death of an aspirant of the All Progressive Congress, Dr. Paul Akintelure, as shocking and devastating. Ayedatiwa, in a statement signed by his Chief Press Secretary, Ebenezer Adeniyan, while reacting to the death of the medical doctor cum politician who died in the early hours of Tuesday, commiserated with the Akintelure family and the people of Okitipupa local government area and the progressive fold in Ondo State. The leadership of the APC in the state has also expressed sadness over the death of Akintelure. A statement issued by the state's party chairman, Are Adeti Meyin, signed by the publicity secretary, Alex Kalejaye, said the party in the state is saddened over the death of Akintelure. "16 lawmakers of the Plateau State House of Assembly who have been shut out of the legislative business in the north-central state have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to wade into the impasse between them and the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Gabriel Dewan. The aggrieved lawmakers, who are members of the All Progressives Congress, met with the party national chairman Abdullahi Umar Ganduje on Tuesday at the party national secretariat in Abuja. The Speaker of the House of Assembly has refused to accord recognition to the APC lawmakers despite the ruling of the Court of Appeal. Dewan, who maintained that there is a subsistent court injunction restraining him from allowing the APC lawmakers into the House, has equally denied access to their 16 PDP counterparts, submitting that he would only recognize 8 members of the House of Assembly. Addressing journalists after their meeting with the APC national chairman, Honorable Mayaki Theodore Bala, who spoke on behalf of his colleagues, told journalists that they were under pressures from their constituents to take the legitimate seats in the State House of Assembly. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, on Tuesday stated that due to the fluctuating forex rate, Nigerian intending pilgrims for this year's Hajj should pay the additional fare it announced on Sunday night in accordance with the prevailing dollar rate as the time they want to pay the balance. The Hajj body had, in a statement signed by its Assistant Director of Public Affairs Fatima Sanda Usara, announced an increment in the fare payable by the prospective pilgrims, saying that each pilgrim would now have to pay a balance of 1,918,032 naira, attributing the increase to the current foreign exchange rate. This raises the fare for this year's exercise to 6.8 million naira. Meanwhile, from Lagos State, going by the 2024 seasonal climate predictions, Lagos and Ogun states are to experience high amounts of rainfall and strong winds this year. The Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Dr. Tokunbo Wahab, has said this. According to the Commissioner, Lagos State is expected to experience normal to above normal rainfall, adding that the same is reflective of neighboring Ogun State. As a result, he advised residents in the communities in coastal and low-lying wetland areas of the state to move upland to avert needless loss of lives and properties. These communities include Owode, Iwaya, Makoko, Badia, Ijora, Isalu, Porta, Shibiri, among others. And on our world news, a Palestinian journalist has posted a video verified by Al Jazeera featuring the testimony of a Palestinian who managed to escape with part of his family from the area of the Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City, which is under siege by the Israeli army. We raised the white flag as the Israel tank was next to our house and they started shelling at us, the man said in the video posted on Instagram by journalist Muhammad Assad. I ran to my mother and father and I found them under the rubble. I tried to get them out, but the tank was still shelling at us. And this ends our world news at 4 p.m. But before we go, let's bring you the headlines once again. Why we have not yet nominated Olakuleyin as new Olubadan Kingmaker. Ayedatiwa APC others mourn as governorship aspirant. Akintelu dies at 61. 16 APC lawmakers seek Tinubu's intervention in Plateau. Pay arch fare based on dollar exchange rate, Nakon tells pilgrims. Lagos, Ogun to experience high rainfall, strong winds, government says. And on the world scene, Palestinian describes fleeing fighting around Al-Shifa hospital. And that ends our world news. Thank you for staying tuned. We'll bring you fresh editions of programming tomorrow, which is a new day. Thank you for staying tuned. God bless you.
Your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions. We are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power